Welcome to Technically Speaking, the show for the technically challenged. My name is Stephanie Larkin, and today we're talking about Facebook. Whether or not you're on Facebook, I'm sure you have some strong feelings about Facebook. Everybody seems to nowadays. But 500 million people are on Facebook, so let's talk about what it is, and if you do want to join, how to sign up, upload some photos, personalize, and secure your Facebook account. What is Facebook? Well, certainly Facebook is a website, www.facebook.com. It's a social network. A social network means a place where people gather online. So you could read about what's going on, who got engaged, what somebody had for breakfast. It could have just about anything. As I mentioned, it also has 500 million users. So at this point, by population, Facebook is indeed the third largest nation in the world. That's a huge amount of people. But what do people actually use Facebook for? Well, there's a lot of great things we could do with Facebook. Keeping in touch with friends and family is the number one thing to use Facebook for. One great thing about Facebook is you can look people up by name. There really is no way to find somebody in a phone directory or such if you don't know where in the country they might be living. So if you're thinking about looking up your old college roommate or perhaps your first boyfriend, Facebook is the way to go. You could type in a name, see a whole list of pictures or at least some identifying information, and know that you're contacting the right person. Once you have friends and family accumulated on your Facebook account, you'll be receiving a constant news feed of what's going on. Who got married, got a new job, had a baby, things like that. It's like a newspaper just of the people you know. Another great thing Facebook does is sending messages and live chat. Much like email, you can send personal messages through Facebook. Personal messages meaning that no one else will see what your message is. Live chat is when you're on the website of Facebook itself and people are able to chat in real time with you. So you're text messaging back and forth. Facebook is also, at this point, the number one site for storing and sharing photos. It's very easy to upload pictures to Facebook. In fact, as you're taking them, most digital cameras or phones will have an option that you could upload the pictures right away to Facebook, and then tag them with the names of the people who are in the pictures and share them with others. And finally, if you have your own business or offer any kind of a service, Facebook is a wonderful way to promote that. Whether you have a restaurant or a dog walking business, promoting it on Facebook to those 500 million plus users is a wonderful way to get new business. But even something as simple as, I have an apartment up for rent. I'm thinking about selling my car. Does anybody know a good restaurant in Brooklyn? Just posting a question like that will give you a ton of responses from your friends and from your friends' friends. So it's a wonderful network to be able to sell things, buy things, find things out. The possibilities are endless. However, you do want to keep some things in mind when you're on Facebook. First of all, Facebook is a privately owned company. They have no obligation to you or to anyone else because they are privately owned. They are for profit, meaning the point of Facebook is to make money, and they are making billions of dollars a year. But that is why they exist. Don't be fooled for a moment in thinking that they exist to serve you. They are a private, for-profit company. Although Facebook is free to users, their intent is to make money. Don't worry about all those rumors that one day Facebook is going to start charging you to sign up. That's not true. The fact is Facebook is making billions of dollars on advertisers and affiliates. They have absolutely no intention of charging you. Because the fact is, we, the 500 million plus users, are not Facebook's customers. We're actually Facebook's product. Facebook's customers are the people who pay Facebook. That would be the advertisers who are purchasing advertising space, or all of those games and apps you might be playing, Farmville and Cityville, the profits or proceeds from those games, if you're purchasing something, 30% of it goes to Facebook. That's how they make their profit. So we, the Facebook users, are not its customers. We are its product because they get all of those advertisers because they have so many users. So while they certainly want to create a social network that will attract the highest number of users, the fact is you need to watch out for yourself on Facebook. They are not acting in your interests, but in their own. Keeping that in mind, we're going to talk a lot about privacy issues later on. Now, there are settings that we can put into Facebook to control who can see different things that we post and pictures that we upload. But it's a good rule of thumb to remember that Facebook is public, and you really shouldn't post a picture or a statement that you wouldn't be comfortable if it were on a billboard or written in the sky or said to your grandmother. There have been more unfortunate divorces, job firings, students being turned away from colleges, and all sorts of things because of inappropriate material that was posted on Facebook. So you really need to keep in mind that if you're going to trash your boss, they might find out about it, and that might be a problem. So while we can control a lot of things about Facebook, you really need to be aware it is a public location. Now, keeping all those things in mind, let's talk about how to open that Facebook account. Because even with all the warnings, it's a great way to connect with family and friends and share photos and all sorts of things. So, opening your Facebook account. The first thing you would do is on your computer, just go to www.facebook. You'll be greeted with a screen just like this. If you already have an account, you'll log in. If not, you're going to sign up. Well, while we're here, I'm signing up an account for my dog Shamrock. I know Facebook is supposed to be for people, but I happen to have the world's cutest dog, so we're going to sign up an account for her. The next screen after I put in her name and email address is the security check. I'm sure you have seen things like this with those crazy squiggly words. Those are called CAPTCHA forms. The point of that is that many of these forms are being filled out nowadays by computers automatically. And if a form is filled out by a computer, it could spam the Facebook servers. So they put things like this that a human has to actually read that and type the text in the box. I don't know about you, but I always have a problem reading them. But here we are. We'll type in what we think it says, and fortunately they always give us a second chance in case we're wrong. And we're in. Facebook is going to ask us about different accounts we might already have in Yahoo or AOL to find friends. I'm just going to skip these steps to move ahead. And since I am doing my puppy, she didn't actually go to school, so I'll skip her school events also. Finally, we do want to set a profile picture. So over here, we'll click on Upload a Photo from your computer. When you click on that button, it's going to open a box like this, asking you to select an image from your computer. When you click Browse, it's going to open what is essentially all the files on your computer. On my computer, inside of my documents, I have pictures. And here's Shamrock. So I'll choose this picture. Once I clicked on that photo, I could just save and continue, and that will be her profile picture. Welcome to Facebook, Shamrock. There she is. Now, I have a notification up here that asks her to go to her email account to complete the sign-up process. So I'm going to leave Facebook for a moment and log on to my email account, where you'll see a welcome to Facebook and just one more step to get started on Facebook. We'll click on that one. Facebook sends you an email just to make sure that all of your account settings are correct, and all it says here is to complete the sign-up process, please follow this link. So we'll click on this link here, and we're back, and we're all confirmed. The first thing most people want to do once they're there is to sign up to be friends with some people. Friends are another word for contacts in Facebook. So right over here, I'm going to type in my name. Would make sense if my dog was friends with me. And since I typed in my name and clicked on the search button, there I am. And I'll add as a friend. What will happen is it'll send a friend request to me to make sure that I actually know this particular person who's asking. When you receive a friend request, you can either accept or reject or ignore, so that you don't have to be bothered. It's always a good idea to only accept friend requests from people that you actually know. And this is a good rule of thumb if you have children who are on Facebook as well. If you typed in the name of somebody who had lots of people with that same name, here I typed in a name and there were plenty of them. Fortunately, there are little pictures for most of them, so I can find out exactly who I'm looking for. Once in a while, you might not be sure, even from a picture, in which case you could send a little message saying, did you happen to graduate from Columbia University in 1985? Maybe it was your college roommate you were looking for. And that's how you find people. So next, we're going to be talking about adding more pictures, personalizing, and securing our Facebook account.